Okay, so yeah, a lot of workplace attraction and it seems like you've got a secret admirer from your work environment, and you're so immersed in your work that they're afraid to approach you. It seems like that to me. And they're also hesitant because it is a workplace environment, so they might not feel like it's professional to approach you. But I feel like some of you might know who this person is already because we have here flirtation already happening. So let me just talk about the foundation, and especially for those of you, you could be single or couple. This is a person that's already in your work environment. We have here the King of Wands. So this is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And this is a really, I feel like somebody with a great sense of humor. He or she is making you laugh. Okay, so it's somebody who is a little bit very eccentric, very goal-oriented, very ambitious, and I feel like they know what they're doing, very competent. Okay, somebody who's just like whistling while they work, somebody who's very he or she has got a really good sense of humor. And both of these cards indicate, you know, a lot of attraction, a lot of flirtation. It's somebody coming through, making you laugh, wanting to get your attention. It's somebody who might be very, very, like alpha, that alpha energy. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be the life of the party. Okay. And, some of you, so this is showing up in the foundation. And, basically means that this is a person that you want to be in a relationship with. So that's for you singles. There are restrictions here for those of you who are single. I feel like you're playing it cool. I feel like you want them to make a gesture towards you. So the person might be a little bit flirtatious and you're just like, I really like them, but I wonder if they act like this around everybody, or is it just me? So you're taking a little bit of a step back and you're observing. And I feel like the restriction might be that some of you are in another relationship, and so you're not going to go for it. And then for others, it might be because it's a workplace, like a work colleague or even a supervisor. So this gesture that is, there's a lot of flirtation, but the gesture can't be made because it's not professional. Okay. And likewise, I do feel like you or the other person might be in a supervisory position. You might be concerned about your work. You might be, you know, concerned about your professional image, about your professional reputation, your status, and your standing right now, where you're not really sure if you can go ahead with this. So there's a lot on the line. Work is on the line, as well as your reputation is on the line. And I'm sensing that some of you might be working under this person. So I feel like this person is making like very, very obvious advances towards you. And you like the attention though, Libra. And I feel like you like this person, but there are some constraints here, okay? Moving from that, let's go into the past. We have here the Emperor, and we have as well the Five of Cups. So this is the relationship partner from the past. Somebody quite controlling, quite, I want to say like bullish in their ways. And they could be quite difficult to argue with. So I feel like you had this person in your past. And it's linked up here with the Five of Cups. So this might be somebody that you left behind. And you're fearful about dating. Not that you're not ready, but you're just like, I don't want to encounter this same type of person where they're just, you know, my way or the highway. It's somebody who is quite type A, dominant as well. But they do, I feel like they exhibit their dominance in a way that is very, very difficult, like controlling and, you know, subversion. I feel like it's very like covert, under the radar. It's not like in a way where you know right away that they're being forceful. I feel like it's through words, like verbal manipulation. It's through like underhanded tactics. So I feel like if you were involved with this person in the past, it could very well be another fire sign. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But I feel like if you were involved with this person in the past, I feel like it affected your self-esteem. Okay, so you have moved away from this because this is now in the past, which brings us to the present environment where you have dropped a major burden in your life and you're moving on. So there was like a breakup that recently happened for some of you. And it was with somebody who was quite controlling. And we have as well the high priestess in the reverse. And the high priestess in the reverse is basically telling you that that situation, I feel like they have the potential to be coming back in for this month, and you need to be very careful, okay? Control issues in relationships indicate some serious imbalances. It does indicate it's not really based on love, it's based on control. So I feel that you might have been aware of this, in terms of like understanding what it means. Okay, this person is controlling. But I feel like if they soften up, if they sweeten their words, you might fall back into that cycle. So be very careful about re-engaging with somebody who was very controlling in the past. It's not going to pan out the way that you'd hope. And it's not built on love and, a long, stable, respectful relationship. Okay, so just be careful about that. And I feel like you're kind of like in a position now where you want to, engage with the new people, and some of you might have new people coming through. I do feel here an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, and that's workplace related. I also feel this fire sign who's really making a big gesture towards you. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And this is what I'm getting as well. I feel like if you are playing the field, if you're just out and dating and, getting to know somebody, there is going to be a fire sign here that is really catching your attention. And I feel like this person is they have a great sense of humor. And I feel like they have traveled a lot. They might be different from you, culturally, ethnically, linguistically. They might be very exciting. And there's that sense of love at first sight, really strong, intense, emotional, and physical connection that you have with another person. If you have started recently dating them, I do feel that you want this person in your life for the long haul. And you might have narrowed down your options to choose this person exclusively, this fire sign. So I have a fire sign here, a very, very solid character in your life right now, if the relationship was not built on control. Okay. And I have like a new fire sign for those of you who are single that's really catching your attentions, but you're still a little bit hesitant because you're not really sure whether or not they are flirtatious with everybody or just you, whether or not they are, the relationship type of a person. I feel they are very relationship oriented, and I feel like they have a good heart. Okay. And especially if this is a new person, they have like some good qualities about them. And I feel like they're very admirable. They're very strong, very brave, courageous, very admirable. And then others, I am sensing that if you have left a controlling relationship, you're very skeptically examining people, making sure that they make the cut, and you're a lot more focused on your career rather than relationships. So overall, it looks really good, Libras. And I feel like, some options are going to be narrowed down so that you can, move ahead. So crowning this reading here is the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins is, generational wealth. This is things that are built up over long periods of time. A lot of you might simply be working very diligently to build up your empire, so that you can, join assets with another person. And I also feel that overall, you are going to be in a position where you're going to decide on, how to move forward with a partner. Okay. So like taking a relationship to the next level for those of you who are involved here with a fire sign. So I don't see anything else here. I'm just going to leave it at that. But either way, I feel like you have somebody in your life here that you want to build something lasting with. Okay. Singles, very good month to date. Put yourself out there. Okay. This is like looking at other people's profile and seeing what's available and seeing if anything sparks your interest. So it's a great month to date. Put yourself out there.